Well, finally, some encouraging news on the smoking scene. Studies show that cigarette smoking has declined over the past 50 years or so. In fact, according to the American Cancer Society, about 42% of adults in the U.S. smoked cigarettes in 1965. That number fell to 18% in 2012, which is the most current data available. The numbers certainly are going in the right direction.
But with everything we know about the damage smoking can cause, from lung cancer to asthma, it's still important to work to get those numbers even lower. So let's take a look at who is lighting up. The Society says 42 million Americans light up every day. That's about 1 in 5 adults. Many young people also use tobacco. The Society says about 1 in 4 male high school students and 1 in 5 female high school students. If you smoke, you already know quitting is tough. For most people, they can't just wake up and decide they won't light up. But what if quitting came down to a simple vaccine? One researcher was inspired to work on it thanks to his grandmother's nicotine addiction. Dr. Mike Zhang says the vaccine would block the pleasure-pleasing parts of the brain when it comes to nicotine.
I cannot pinpoint tell you how long it's going to take for the vaccine to come out, but I can tell you those researchers, they are making tremendous progress.
Dr. Zhang says he won't be surprised to see clinical trials for the vaccine in the next few years. Isn't it amazing to see how far we've come with nicotine research and quitting smoking?
Yeah, we haven't even scratched the surface yet. We know that smoking affects our health, but what about our hair? To gray or cover the gray? That is the question.
Going gray.
For men and women?
Definitely for men. For women, I feel it'd be their personal choice, whatever makes them feel beautiful.
It's been that way since I was 30. I'm used to it, and I had no desire to color it.
Oh, I cover it. I want to cover it.
The general rule is that 50% of people have 50% of their hair gray by the time they're 50 years old. And while the genes you inherit from mom or dad are the most powerful risk factor for graying early, a new study in the Journal of the American Academy of Dermatology suggests that obesity and smoking are significantly associated with graying early. Hair transplant surgeon, dermatologist Dr. Nicole Rogers thinks obesity and smoking could be creating an imbalance in the chemicals that damage cells and those that repair and protect them. It's called oxidative stress.
Probably an interesting area in the future is going to be seeing the development of antioxidant type treatments for the scalp and the hair.
And while there are antioxidant serums to repair the skin, no matter what you see advertised for the hair, she says save your money.
There is not any supplement or herbal vitamin or anything that has been shown conclusively at this point to help reverse graying.
Men are prone to lose hair pigment earlier, so are white people. But since you can't pick your parents for hair color and really overall health, there are medical treatments for obesity and the addiction to nicotine. And one more nugget of information for you. As hair pigment slowly goes away, each hair fades through different shades of gray until it's completely white.
How about that? Well, just one more reason to really think about finding what works to help you kick the habit. But that's the thing. What works? Well, it turns out health experts say it may all come down to how your body works, specifically your metabolism.
Each year, more than $200 billion are spent on tobacco-related healthcare costs. Nearly 70% of smokers who attempt to quit fail within their first week. The trial and error process of quitting is discouraging for some smokers, so a group of doctors has conducted a study to better depict ways that work best for certain people based on their metabolism.
With nicotine, it appears that just the body, some people genetically are more prone to metabolize it and get rid of it faster than other people. So a slow metabolizer of nicotine would be someone where maybe smoking one cigarette gives them the same effect and it lasts for a long time because it's not broken down and it kind of hangs out in their body.
Dr. Roger Smulligan says it's not foolproof yet, but those with a slow metabolism would most benefit from a patch because it would release the medicine over a longer period of time. People with a normal metabolism would most benefit from a pill because it blocks sensors in the brain from craving a cigarette. The study also suggests slow metabolizers who took Chantix were more susceptible to side effects, suggesting again the patch was the better option. The research shows that among normal metabolizers, 40% of Chantix users had not relapsed compared with the 22% of patch users.
There's so much research has been done in smoking cessation, and A lot of it is being ready to quit. So the first step is to learn that and to realize that smoking's bad for you, causes cancer, causes lung disease, causes heart disease, kidney disease, almost every kind of disease, allergies, asthma. I mean, I could go on forever. So you need to get to the step where, okay, yeah, I think I want to quit.
Dr. Smoligan says although the study isn't clinically practiced at this time, its results are giving doctors hope for more personalized medicine in the future. And Jimmy, it's research that's certainly a start in the right direction to help people successfully stop smoking.
Yes, it is. Now, in the meantime, there are plenty of other tips and tricks that you can try that may help you kick the habit. According to the Mayo Clinic, avoid the triggers that make you want to light up, such as parties or bars. You don't want to set yourself up for failure. Chew on something. Try popping in a piece of gum, a hard candy, or even vegetables. Make it something crunchy and satisfying. Try exercising to distract you from the craving. Even if you're at the office, run in place or walk up and down the stairs. Being productive may also do the trick. Why not get some chores done around the house? The Mayo Clinic says relaxation techniques may help you resist a tobacco craving. Try yoga or deep breathing, even hypnosis, in fact. One expert says some people can have just one hypnosis session and leave their appointment without any nicotine craving at all. The Mayo Clinic says even though a nicotine craving may be intense, it's important to remember it's going to be short-lived. Now, if you want additional ways that you can fight your smoking habit, all you have to do is go to WVOC.com and click on our picture at the top of the page. Okay, so one bad habit out of the way. Let's tackle another one. Failure. Up next on Delmarva Live, we learn the 5 things successful people do that others don't. You're going to find out what you need to focus on and what you need to forget.
Maybe you're looking for a little more success in the workplace. Learn how martial arts has helped one woman overcome her biggest challenges.
Is your biggest challenge finally nabbing that big promotion? Also going to get some advice on how to impress your coworkers, and here's a hint. Experts say never leave work before this person. You're going to find out who next on Delmarva Live. We'll be right back.